Welcome to my Tales from the Darkside review. This episode is A Choice of Dreams. The character you see named is Jake Crowley, played by the late Abe Vigoda. He's talking to the doctor because Abe Vigoda, he's playing a mobster boss, obviously. He has terminal cancer, and he is asking the doctor if there's anything he could do. And the doctor basically says, no, there's nothing you can do. The cancer's already spreading. There's nothing you could do. So basically, he gets mad, and he threatens him with his mob guys. And then he's all like, yeah, you could throw me in the river, you could do whatever you want, you could kill me however you want, but you can't prevent death, and basically, you're gonna die. And Jake Crowley, he don't like that, so basically, instead of killing that doctor, he just figures he'll run him out of business, because he knows the Doctors Association where this doctor practices where he practices medicine, and because of that, he lets him go. Now in the next act, we see another guy, a scientist, but he's also a doctor. He's in charge of the afterlife, which basically he tells Jake Crowley for $10 million cash, he'll let him live forever, let him be death. He'll let him dream whatever he wants to dream. And then Jake Crowley first is all like, what? What do you mean? How's that even possible? And I never even heard of you, he says. And then the guys are like, well, I have special clients. So then he's all like, man, whatever, you're a liar. And then he was about to have his guys throw him out. But then with the way he's grabbing the doctor in the screenshot right here, he looks into their eyes to determine how they are, kind of like Scarface. And then he looks in that guy's eyes, the doctor, and he sees that he ain't lying. So then the doctor says, here's my card, you can call me between 12 and 10:30. Well, the time, it comes to the next day, the time runs out, and then he tries to make the call, but the call doesn't go through. So he gets his guys in the mob, his henchmen, to reset the time with the military clocks or Navy time, and basically he calls them that way, and they reset the clocks, and then he answers. So then he goes to the lab, and he says, okay, what is this? And basically he's all like, your body will die, but your mind will live. I can make you dream whatever you want to dream. And then the guy's all like, what the hell? So basically, he wants 10 million cash. So Abe goes through with it. And then we see him sort of have nightmares about his dad beating him, his wife leaving him, etc. So it goes to the part where he gets the 10 million in cash, and his best henchman, his right hand man, he's all like, the 10 million is for you. And then Abe is all like, yeah, the 10 million is for you, you never double crossed me, you could have. And then he's all like, gee, thanks, boss. And then right when he has his back turned, Joe, he shoots him with a revolver, like, like a snub nose, kills him, and then takes the money to the doctor scientist. And then he's all like, here's the 10 million, what happens next? And he's all like, basically, he's paying for his own hit. So he dies in the scientist's lab. The scientist cuts out his brain, and basically then the brain scientist is all like, you weren't a nice man, sir, you did a lot of this to people, da 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 da. So you see the scientist's real intentions. So he makes the dreams of his choosing, where his dad beats him when he was a kid, his wife leaves him, and just basically bad stuff happens. I remember how he's already dead because of the cancer, but his mind's still alive. And basically he's in hell, and he repeats it over and over and over. Now, my review for this episode, out of 10, I'd say it's probably a 7. It's not really that scary. You see the real intentions with the people. And as far as April Goda, he really sells the episode for me.